Hey everyone, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing great. Okay, so today we're going to do a pick a card video, and it's going to be very explicit. So at least the images are definitely going to be explicit. So for those of you who have a problem with that, just letting you know ahead of time, you can leave the video right now if you feel that that's too much for you. But there will be explicit images on the decks, and also what I will be saying, because I'm going to channel how does your person sees you or fantasizes about you. Do they fantasize about you? And if they do, what do they fantasize about? Okay, so I'm going to pick from these decks, and most of them, if not all of them, have explicit images. So yeah. All right, so in the meantime and in between time, while I pick the piles, make sure to like the video, to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and let me know definitely in the comment section what you thought about, what you resonated with. For those of you guys who would like to set up a personal reading, I have the information in the description box below. It's that little arrow on the side of the video. Just have to click there and it'll show you the description box. If you want to donate to the channel, I have links there. I have Cashapp, Venmo. I have my website. Many different ways you can either purchase a reading or donate to the channel. You can also donate a deck or a crystal. I have a link for the Amazon website where you can I have like a wish list. It's a public wish list for those of you guys who wish to donate that way, to support the channel in that way. If you want to purchase any of my merch, there's also a link in the description box for the merch. Any and all support is welcome, whether that is to donate to the channel, to purchase a reading, to like the video, to subscribe. All of that helps the channel, and it's all very much welcome and appreciated. Okay, so let's take a couple of cards. I want to take two from these because these have a lot of information. I will also be putting the links to each deck at the bottom in the description box. I will also place that in the comment section along with the minutes, so you will have timestamps. Okay, so it will appear in blue, the numbers, and if you look at the timestamps below in the comment section and in the description box as well, all you have to do to go directly to your pile is click on the blue numbers, and that will take you directly to that section of the video. Okay, all right, so let's pick two for each pile of this one. Now I haven't looked at all of these, so I will be just as surprised as you guys. Stay there. All I know is that they're fresh, fun. Some of it is kinky. So that's why I say make sure you're okay with watching this. I'll try to keep it as PG as possible, even though I don't think you can do much with that, only because there are some people who love to complain, even though if they don't like it, I'm warning you ahead of time. But if you complain and you start trying to flag my video, it's just stupid to me. But anyways, let's not go there. Let's not bring any negativity. All right, so I have a bunch of little decks. They're very fun. I have a bunch of little things I want to introduce to the channel. Let's see how you guys like it. Okay, so let's see one of these. So again, any questions you guys may have, definitely look at the description box. Anything else you want to know about the channel or myself will be there. Okay, so we're going to start from here, from this direction. This will be pile 1. This will be pile 2. And this will be pile 3. Now, I want to pick some tarot as well. And these are very explicit as well, so I'm not going to try to, let's see, maybe 1 or 2 of each. Yeah, let's do 2. Oh, why are you showing? I guess they're eager to talk, huh? All right. All right. I hope you guys can see it. Okay. All right. So now I should put some crystals or something right on them. All right. Well, let's try some cute things. Okay. So this little something, I can't think. Oh my goodness. It'll be pile 1. Okay. The citrine crystal will be pile 2. Mushroom. Oh my goodness. This is a mushroom, guys. I'm sure you already know that, but this is a mushroom. Okay, so mushroom on pile 1. Pile 2 will be a citrine. Pile 3. Let's try Buddha. The baby Buddha. All right, so the pile 3 will be this baby Buddha. Okay. All right, so if you want to pause the video, you can do so. So this will be pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Hi, pile 1. If you chose pile 1 with this tiny mushroom, then this is your reading. Okay, so let's see. What does your person fantasize about you? How do they see you sexually? Okay, so we have, wow, okay, I've never seen this one. It's called Randy the Recliner, or Randy Recliner. Oh, brother. Okay, let me just show you the image. So that's how they see you sexually. Maybe you've already tried these positions with them, or if you haven't been intimate with them, then, you know, this is some of the ways that they wish they could have you. Now, there's a lot of information in the back on how to do this position. But let's give you the why you love it. It says, this fresh entry angles gives you a sweet new sensation on the back of all of your vajayjay. Move your booty in circular motions around his piece. I'm trying to keep it PG as possible, to hit all of the pleasure spots. Make sure not to hold back in the sound department, so you both know how much the other is enjoying this Randy recline ride. Okay. Now, if you want to pause the video, you can to read that, but there's a lot of information. These cards are really, really cute. Okay, so that's one of the things they see. Or here's the other one. This is called the G-Spot Jiggy. Wow. Okay. The G-Spot Jiggy. It looks like a normal doggy style, but I guess it's the G-Spot Jiggy. Okay, so we'll see what makes it the Jiggy. Now, it says, once you have a G-Spot orgasm, you'll crave more. Although you may already be able to find your hot button during solo sections. If not, see Lust lesson number 4. So there's a bunch of lessons, I guess. Reaching it through intercourse will introduce you to a whole new level of lust. Okay. And again, if you want to pause the video to read these instructions, you can do so. But so far, they want to have you on the Randy recliner, whereas you're sitting on top of them. or vice versa, I guess, depending on who you are listening to this video. But most likely this is what we're seeing, what they want to do to you. Okay, so let's see now. These are fun. Okay, so these are like what do you call that, riddles? Yeah, these are riddles. Okay, and you're gonna have to guess what the meaning is of each riddle. I will give you the descriptions and then you'll tell me what you think it is. Now, they're meant to be fresh, but they don't necessarily mean anything, other than ordinary words. Okay, so this would be, I am a 4-letter word. This is the first one. Let me cover it here if you guys can see it. Okay, so I am a 4-letter word. I start with an F and end with a K. I can stick hot meat in your mouth. Sometimes your juice drips off my prong. Okay, I can come in a bag and end up in your drawers. Okay, so I'm gonna cover the name and you can read the clues, right? All right, put this down. Next one is, when I come in your mouth, it could be painful. A little prick from me will make you drool. I want you to move your tongue where I want it. You need to close your lips while I'm sucking. I can pull your root to make you feel better. Okay, and then you have to guess what it is. Okay? All right, so I'm going to give you the answers to these towards the end of the reading. Okay, now let's look at, there's one more. Okay, so this is another position of the day, a new position on every card. Okay, so this is what another position that they have in mind for you, or they picture you in, right? This is called the starting block. It's very similar to the first one, to the Randy recliner. So the starting block, this very similar. So I'm guessing this might be one of their favorite positions, where you're sitting on top of them, and it looks like, what do they call that? Like reverse cowboy or reverse cowgirl? Yeah, it looks like that. So these are the positions that they see you in, or they picture you in, or they imagine you in. Now, like I said, it might have been that you already had these type of positions with them, intimate, if you were already intimate with them. If you haven't, then these are some of the things that they picture you in, right? Some of the ways or position. So the 2 tarot cards are the Emperor and the Devil. Oh my goodness, no wonder. Okay, so this person, let me give you a description of this person. So they're definitely very kinky. This person is very kinky. This is a S&M type of person. They're very dominant. They are the Emperor. Their wish is to dominate you, to put you in positions that will basically, I just heard lock you. Okay, that's different. But they want to lock you in a position like you can't move. That's what I'm getting. This person is very intense. So they're going to be, or they're usually the type of person that thinks about you 24/7. This person is very cerebral, very cerebral. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm channeling. So they're constantly thinking about you in positions where they'll lock you down, where you can't move, where they're dominating the whole situation, where you don't have much say. Okay, so it tends to be a little on the rough side with them. It can seem toxic to those people who do not understand, I guess. If you've ever been intimate with this person, you know that this is kind of like a little bit dark. They can be a little dark. maybe they've never shown you this side of them, but if they could, this would be what they would do to you if they've never showed you this side. If this is someone you've never been intimate with, then just, if this is who you want, just know that it's going to get kinky. It's never going to be just sex. It's not going to be normal or what's considered normal, right? This person likes it kinky. They like it hot. They're into S&M. Definitely they are the dominant one. And also if they could have more than one person with you, they would. They picture you wearing leather and they picture you tied down. Okay, basically those are the very, very basic desires that they have. This person likes a little danger. So they wouldn't mind seeing you in pain. Okay? Now, of course, that's within the norm of whatever, right? Because just know that if you've never been with them intimate, this is not someone that just has regular schmegular intimacy. This is someone that's going to get satisfied when they feel that you're in some sort of pain. On the regular basis, though, on a regular day, most likely they'll have, you think, if you've already been intimate with this person, maybe you think that what you've done already with them, oh my God, they're so crazy, oh wow, it can be kinky. It's nothing compared to what's behind closed door. So this is like their deepest, darkest secrets. And I think that's what I'm going to name the video. Like their deepest, darkest fantasies. It's basically, you know, feeling you tied down, feeling you bound, like you can't move. They want to have power over you. This person might even scream and yell as they're having intercourse so that they can get your reaction. Intimately, they like to see you scared. Okay? Now again, this may not have happened already. I feel that this is something that's very deep and dark within them. They want to see you scared. And that's some sort of, it gives them a high to feel that you're scared of them while having sex. This person wants you to wear a mask. They want you to act like you're someone else. They want you to dress up as someone else. They want to show up somewhere and they just want to take you. But they want you to act like you don't know them, like you're scared of them. They may even want that type of foreplay where they kidnapped you. And you know, I hear so many words that I can't really say. But they really want to do really kinky and consider bad things, right? So it depends if this is what you're into. Obviously, if you're an adult and you're listening to this video, you have to be an adult. So these are kind of the adult things that this person wants to do to you. This is very dark, very secret, very much. They wouldn't mind an audience either, I just heard. They wouldn't mind an audience, but they don't want people to interact. They want people in the background wearing masks, and they want to put on a display. And they feel like they would never do this to you, though. If you're already with this person, this part, I don't think they would do to you. They think they would scare you off because most likely they have real feelings for you. And they don't want to scare you off. But deep down, this is who they are. Most likely they did this with someone else in the past, and they settled in a normal life with you. But if they could get wild and crazy like they used to be, this would be what they would do. Okay, now I'm gonna stop here because I gotta do the other 2 piles. I hope you enjoy this. Now let's see what are the riddles, right? So the first one, it was, I'm gonna say it again, I am 4-letter word. I start with an F. I end with a K. I can stick hot meat in your mouth. Sometimes your juice drips off my prong. I can come in a bag and end up in your drawers. So it's the fork. I know, right? Crazy. Okay, so the second one, I'm gonna say it again. When I come in your mouth, it could be painful. A little prick from me will make you drool. I want you to move your tongue where I want it. You need to close your lips while I'm sucking. I can pull your root to make you feel better. And that is a dentist. Wasn't that fun? I hope it was. All right, pile 1. Thank you so much for coming. Again, if you liked the video, please remember to subscribe to the channel. You can let me know in the comments if you resonated with this pile. If you did, have fun. Safety, of course. Have a safe word. Take care. Hi, pile 2. If you chose pile 2 with this citrine, then this is your reading. All right, so let's see what we have. Okay, we have, these are the positions that this person pictures you in. Their fantasy positions, okay? This might be some of the ones that they already do with you, or some of the ones that they would like to do to you if you've never been intimate, okay? So we have the time bomb. Okay. Sorry, channeling. All right, so let's see why you will love this position. It says this is a highly affectionate pose with maximum upper body contact, which naturally lends itself to languid kissing, okay, hugging and caressing. Best of all, since you're on the driver's seat, you can stay in sync with him or her. So as a final reward, you may be able to experience that explosive but often elusive moment. The simultaneous orgasm. This racy rendezvous is a surefire way to for combustible carnal results. Wow. Okay, so you can pause the video if you want to read the rest. All right, so the next one, oops. We have the side win her. The sign win her. I think that's how you say it. Side win her. Okay. Now, why you will love it, okay? All that G rating or guy rating, I can't say that word, but I'll show it to the camera. Ensures that your man's every thrust hits, or woman, I guess, every thrust hits a new pleasure zone inside you. Well, I guess it's man, right? Keeping you on the edge of ecstasy and 100% satisfied. Plus, he'll love the carnal control and being able to take it in the lusty landscape of all of your sexiest spots. Okay, since he's enjoying himself or enjoying being in the power behind this position, let him do the work while you lie back, relax, and get your moan going. I like that. It was fun. All right, so you can pause the video and read the rest. All right. So let's see what else. Okay, so I have two riddles. Okay, I'm gonna have two riddles. I'm gonna pretty much tell you the clues, and then you have to guess what they are. And that's going to be towards the end of the reading. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna keep giving you another position that they have. It's called the bridged gap. Okay, so that looks very similar. It looks very similar to the time bomb. Actually, it looks very similar to both of these. So they're very specific on how they like it, or how they see you, right? Or how they fantasize about you. Pretty much, this person likes to look at you when they're doing that, when they're having sex with you. Okay, so let me give you the riddles. The first one: when I get real wet, you should get me off. You can use your I was gonna say your shoes. Maybe they like shoes. You can use your toes to get me off. I come in a box before you stick it in me. I come in pairs. If I'm too big for you, you could split out. Or, oh, sorry, you could slip out. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to put it here. You can pause it to read. And then towards the end, you can read, you can guess by then what that is. Okay. Now, even if I'm small, I can handle a threesome. Some people aren't capable of getting me erect. It's okay to fall asleep while you're inside me. After you get me up, you should tie me down. When it starts to get wet, you should come inside me. Okay, I'm trying to see what it is because I didn't even know what it was. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here. You can read it. And then again, towards the end, I'll give you the answer. Okay. So now let's look at the tarot cards. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Four, I'm guessing. Is this the Four of Cups? Yeah, this is definitely the Four of Cups. Okay, so what is their deepest? Oh my god. Okay, that's okay. Anyways, let me focus. So what is their deepest, darkest secret or darkest fantasy about you, right? All right, so they're definitely the type of person who's very traditional. Okay, they want to interact with you. They want to have a relationship with you. This person, it's all feelings, right? Obviously they have fantasies about you, but their fantasies are pretty much very very sweet, right? I feel like they don't necessarily, some of you guys or most of you guys that chose this pile may have never been intimate with someone, with this person, because I see a lot of thinking, right? And a lot of wanting to be with the person as if you've never been with them. So they're in their head a lot. They think a lot about you, so much so that they might have missed an opportunity to be with you, or more than one. I feel this person is so much in their head a lot of times that they miss the mark, if not once, but I feel like every time. Maybe you guys flirt, or you try to flirt with them all of a sudden, and they don't get it, or they keep missing it because they're always in their head. This person has had previous relationship where they haven't been happy, right? Especially sexually. I feel like with their previous relationship, they never were loved or caressed. The previous relationship wasn't sweet to them or good to them, or maybe they didn't even have enough sex. I feel like this person lacks intimacy because of that. And I feel like it had to do with them working a lot. I feel like there's a workaholic here, or someone who tends to always stay busy. And when that happens, there's their other half, or their partner, whoever it was in the past, by the time they came home, or by the time I almost feel like they scheduled sessions to be together intimate. and they were kind of boring. At least that's how the other person, I feel, that felt about this person. Okay, so if it was because it was some sort of obligation to them, they didn't have feelings involved with this person. It was either just a hookup, or maybe they had been together forever. It could have been someone that had been dating forever or married forever, and they got to a point where it got kind of dry, right? And so when they think about you, though, I feel like you're someone new to them, or or they have never been with you intimately. When they think about you, they see you're like strong and attractive and sexy, and maybe you're the type of person who takes charge, right? They want you to take charge intimately. This is not a dominant person. This is someone that wants you to take charge. They're the type of person that can be boring a little bit intimately, but I feel that you're looking for someone like this because maybe you were the opposite. Maybe you were in relationships that had no grounding, right? No meaning, no love. So you're looking, and I just heard other half. You're looking for your other half, and you want your other half not to be too crazy or to be too sex driven, even though sex is good, right? But you don't want them to be too focused just on sex, because maybe that's all you've had in the past. I feel like you guys are very much opposite when it comes to the sex department or the intimacy. And there's a reason for that. The reason for that is that so that you both can help each other, so you can balance the energies, so you can meet each other's needs. Okay, so definitely getting like a lovey-dovey type of vibe here. But the most they'll do, I feel that the most or the deepest, darkest fantasy for this person would be something like, I don't know, doing it outside, right? Being intimate in the wild where you can get caught. Like they want a little bit of that adrenaline that you don't know if someone's watching, or you can get caught doing it. This is the type of person that would do it in the car. And that's like crazy for them, right? Because I feel like they're very very simple when it comes to, doesn't mean that you won't feel anything. I mean, they'll give you so much affection and so much intensity with their love that I'm sure you'll feel what you need to feel, right? But this is not someone that's going to be like pile one, for example, who was way out there. So I feel like if anything they do within closed door, the most or the kinkiest thing they'll do is probably doggy style, or maybe you would do, reverse cowgirl, something like that. That'll be the craziest thing they'll do. There's no tying anyone down, there's no burning candles, there's no, unless you put it up for them, unless you do it, because they are more than happy if you were to take charge. I have a feeling about that. If you're feminine, then they would like the feminine to take charge. This is someone that enjoys kind of like the woman taking over, or the feminine vibe taking over, because like I said, they feel like they had no love or no one that gave them too much attention in that department. So they focused on work, they focused on doing their own thing, because they didn't feel the pull that comes from having someone that wants you constantly, right? And then they felt somehow embarrassed too, I feel, because the other person is to call them, be abusive verbally to them, and probably call them things like you're boring, oh my God, this is all you do, stuff like that. So this person would definitely enjoy some of your sweetness in many different ways, obviously. But if you were sweet to them and at the same time you bring them a little danger, this is the type of person that would enjoy that. They would enjoy a little danger with your sweetness. But again, they'll be kind of scared if you go too crazy, so don't do too much. Definitely a lot of being in the wild, being outside. So if you're someone that also enjoys, being outdoors, this is the type of person that would like to see you do that outdoors. Okay. But for the most part, they really want to look at you. They want to look at you every time that they're with you. This person enjoys it. They actually like your eyes. This is someone that you would ask them, what is my best feature? And they would actually say your eyes. They do love your breast for my feminines, or your chest if you're, the male. They like, your well proportioned chest. That's mostly what they do. They like the feature, your profile. They like to look at you. They like to get into your. This is a very very smart person, I feel, too, book smart. So with them, they will actually look at a book to study you. Or to like, come home with ideas. Look, honey, look what I found. Let's try this fun thing. And you're like, are you serious? But okay. And then you find it so cute and you would be all into it, all involved. And it will be a thing for you guys, right? So this is a very, very wholesome type of person. So now, let's see. Okay, what are the riddles? So I'm going to say it again. I'm going to repeat it. When I get real wet, you should get me off. You can use your toes to get me off. I come in a box before you stick it in me. I come in pairs. If I'm too big for you, you could slip out. Okay, and what is it? The shoe. Right? You would never think it was the shoe. At least I wouldn't. This one really got me though. Even if I'm small, I can handle a threesome. Some people aren't capable of getting me erect. It's okay to fall asleep while you're inside me. After you get me up, you should tie me down. When it starts to get wet, you should come inside me. And what would this be? It's the tent. Definitely did not expect that one. All right, pile 2, I hope you liked this reading. And if you did, definitely let me know in the comment section. Like the video if you did like it. And remember to subscribe if you haven't done so. Remember to always look at the description box for anything else you may want to know about my channel. Take care, pile 2. Ciao. Hi, pile 3. If you chose pile 3 with this baby Buddha, then this is your reading. Okay, so let's see pile 3. Some of the positions this person fantasizes about you, right? And these are his deepest, darkest fantasies. So let's see. Face-to-face fandango. Wow. Okay. That's new to me. I mean, not the position, but the name. Wow, the position too. Look at her leg. So she has to put her leg behind her butt? Or both legs, maybe? Wow. Okay. So let's see why you would love this position, okay? It says, unlike other deep access positions, this one allows for optimum eye contact, kissing and touching. He can play with your breast, with his hands or tongue. And with your hands above your head, it's up to him to triple your thrusting pleasure. That's a new word for me. Okay, so I will put it on camera and you guys can pause the video if you want to continue to read it. Okay, so the face-to-face fandango. Okay, so we have the next position is the erotic end. Oh, I like this one. I think this one, I don't know why. I just saw it and it's like, poof, in my face. Okay. Now, why would you love this position? Okay, with you on top, sometimes hitting your G-spot can be a little tricky. But turn your back on him in a good way, and the whole landscape changes. This position keeps you in control, but affords him a much more direct shot at your can take it anymore zone. Okay, guys, you know I have an accent, sorry. I'll read that part again. This position keeps you in control, but affords him a much more direct shot at your can't take it anymore zone. Okay. Meanwhile, he can kiss your neck, Caress your inner thighs and stroke other easy to access erogenous areas. Wow, that was a big one for me to read. But I'll put it here and you guys can pause the video and read it if you like. Okay. Let's see, another position. I think it's one more, yes. Okay. So this one is the pearl diving. What? Sorry. I don't know why that made me laugh. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the pearl diving. Okay, now my ears are getting red. Okay. All right, so these are your riddles, okay? Now I'm going to read the riddles, give you all the clues, and then towards the end of the reading, I'll give you the answer. So you have to guess and think about what it is, okay? We have, all my holes are open to you. Why am I so giggly for this one? Your stick needs to be long and straight to play with me. If you haven't got the balls, you can't do me, okay? You usually rub your tip before you shoot. You don't want to scratch your balls. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but I can't help it. Okay, so I'm going to cover the answer, and then you guys can pause the video to continue to read it. And towards the end, we're going to get the answer. So the next one. All right. If I have to pull out, it's an emergency. I can sport a huge extension after I come is when I really start pumping. A man usually rides me in the rear. Okay. You come down a pole before you mount me. This almost rhymed. It was very poetic. Okay. So here goes. You can pause the video. And you'll get the answer later. All right, so let's look at the tarot cards. Okay, this was fun. I don't know, this pile is making me crack up. I don't know why. You have the Chariot. Okay. This card is giving me vibe of, what's her name? Oh my God, I can't think, this country singer. She's blonde and she has the biggest boobs I've ever seen. Dolly Parton. Thank you, Dolly Parton. She reminds me of Dolly Parton. Maybe you guys like Dolly Parton, or your person does. Okay, and then we have the Three of Swords. Wow. Okay, this is so crazy. I haven't seen most of these cards. So this is the Three of Swords. Even though it has, yeah, the three. No, this is the number 4. This is the Four of Swords. I'm sorry. It's just because it has 3 swords. So this is the Four of Swords. Okay. So this person, their deepest, darkest fantasies. Well, this person can go either way. I feel like this person has moments of normalcy where you would never expect them to do crazy stuff, right? But what they like to do, what they would like to do, is pretty much satisfy you. This person is all about you. They get a kick out of watching you squirm. So whatever you ask, they will do, pretty much. They're pretty much down for most things, okay? I mean, you would know, right? If you guys have been intimate already, or if you're in a relationship already, this is the type of person that's a pleaser. They like to please. And whatever that means, whatever that entails, they're down for it. I'm sure there are parameters or things that they probably wouldn't do and you would know. But it's not that they want you to be the dominant. That's not what it's about. They just want you to be happy. This is like, because I feel like I keep getting a vibe of like laughing, and this is a fun person, you know, so they like to see you happy. This is the type of person that is pretty much down for anything. They're very scared though. Like, I'm getting a vibe of someone that likes to just do things you tell them to do, but they're kind of like a scary cat. This is someone that would be scared of a lot, but they would do it for you. Again with the laughing, oh my goodness. And I feel like you get a kick out of it. Honestly, I really think you do. You like messing with this person. If you've already been together, this is the type of person that you would get a kick out of their corny things, because you feel like it's corny. Why are you so scared of everything? They'll be scared of a spider and things like that, right? But then they don't look like they would be. Maybe if it's a masculine, maybe he just tends to look very masculine, right? Or if it's a girl, she's very tough cookie, but then she's really not. But this is the type of person that would pretty much do whatever you tell them to do, whatever that is. I mean, this person, I feel like maybe you guys, or maybe you asked them, or someone asked this person a while ago. If it wasn't you, this could have been in another occasion, and they'll tell you the story and you'll be cracking up. You won't even be jelly or thinking about them with someone else is a bad thing. Like, you would crack up at their silliness, right? I feel like they once were asked to do it at a cemetery and they were scared. They were scared shitless, right? But they did it because they wanted to please the other person, right? So this is a pleaser. This is the type of person that you would really have a lot of fun with. You would be laughing at them the most of the time. Don't get me wrong. This is like a golden retriever type of person, right? This is a very loyal person, and it's like, what do you want, honey? What do you want to do? And then I picture you, or maybe their other partners have been the type of person that like to crack a joke, or they like to make fun of them that way, or they'll expose them to things that they know is the type of things that would scare them, right? So their deepest, darkest fantasy with you is pretty much whatever you want. This is not a person that, I want to say, wants to see things with you, but they want to make sure that whatever you see, they can produce, right? They're more scared, if anything, of not being able to satisfy you, or not being able to make you happy. They're really not a people pleaser per se with other people, but when it comes to their partner or the person that they're with, they like to they don't want to lose you. I feel like they were traumatized in other relationships, probably, where someone must have said to them, or maybe more than one person, that they were too sweet or too nice, and because of that, they don't want to come off that way anymore, but they also don't know how to be different, right? This is a very genuine person, very innocent in a way. Obviously they would like to see, they fantasize about you, but their fantasies don't involve anything original per se. They don't just sit there and say, I wonder what he or she would do if I did that. That's not them. It was more about, I hope the person I'm with, they're happy with me intimately. Like I said, I feel like they're traumatized from previous relationships, from someone either laughing too hard at them, or criticizing them, or calling them too sweet. But I don't feel any negative vibe with this person at all. If anything, they might be quite young and maybe inexperienced, not as many experiences, or just simply they were never exposed to certain things, sexually. So when it comes to being with you, okay, you would be like riding this person, okay, because the Chariot is, a dominant, manipulating, controlling type of person, right? So I feel like that's what happened. Maybe they were in a relationship where they had a more dominant person, and the person got tired of having to come up with ideas sexually, right? And they were probably very sexual type of partner. And then your person is more like, yes, whatever you want. And it kind of like, it didn't work well. They were not the right couple or whatever, right? So they took a break, or they're currently on a break. So you might meet this person while they're still supposedly very close to the time that they broke off, or they separated from the ex. Maybe they were married and they separated, but there's still some sort of connection with the ex, okay? This person, They think you have the best body. Like they're really into your body. They're really into every part of your body. But mostly your chest. Like majorly chest vibes here, obviously, with Miss Dolly Parton here, how I say. They think you're the sweetest person because you're very kind, or you're very polite, or something about you is very you have like a mother vibe too. So you might be older than they are. Like I said, they might be completely inexperienced and much younger. So you might be representing some, and I know that sounds weird to some people, but some people like that. They like to be a nurturer that way, right? And then I definitely feel a vibe of a nurturer, like a mom vibe, right? Or someone more mature, and someone much younger who likes to be nurtured or who needs nurturing. So when it comes to intimacy, the way this person fantasizes about you is pretty much just you know, breastfeeding them, whatever that means to you. And oh my god, my ears are red. And I'm not trying to say anything bad, like I said. It's just that they're very baby like, you know. So they want you to take care of them. I guess that's a deep dark fantasy. I guess if it sounds embarrassing to other people, that's pretty much what they want. They want to be nurtured, really nurtured. So I feel that for the right person, this is an amazing partner. Okay. But you would have to be very sweet, very soft spoken with this person, or they like the fact that that's how you are. You come off as a very soft spoken person, very caring, and they want to do everything with you so long as it makes you happy, because they would never want to lose you. Like if you guys got together and that's your vibe and you're that person you love to nurture, then this is the person that would never want to leave you. Oh my god, they would last forever with you. Oh, it's like a dreamland for them. They're very, 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 very dreamy. Okay? All right, so let's see the riddles so that you think about your answers. Okay. Let's say the first one, right? Okay, so I'm going to say it again. If I have to pull out, it's an emergency. I can sport a huge extension. After I come is when I really start pumping. A man usually rides me in the rear. You can come down a pole before you mount me. Here goes the rhyme, and it is the fire engine. See? Simple, right? All right, so the second one, I'm going to say it again, is all my holes are open to you. Your stick needs to be long and straight to play with me. If you haven't got the balls, you can't do me. You usually rub your tip before you shoot. You don't want to scratch your balls. This is the funny one to me. And it is the pool table. I can't stop laughing, I'm sorry. But anyways, so I think it's the whole vibe of this person. They're so funny. They're like really funny. This is a really funny type of person, and they don't even know that they're being funny. They're cute funny though. So this person has to be with someone who's the right type of person. You have to care a lot about them, right? And I think they need that. They need someone very caring, because they've been through some rough times, especially in sex. It's not fair, I guess. But anyways, pile 3, I hope you liked this reading, and if you did, please remember to like the video. Definitely let me know in the comments if you guys like this type of video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and look at the description box for anything else you may want to know about my channel. Take care, pile 3. Bye.